We're just going to get straight to it, okay? My name is Nicole. Welcome to my channel. Go ahead and subscribe. And if you know, or if you've been watching my channel, I was talking about the Met Gala all last night on Instagram, in the DMs, on YouTube. Some of you left me some mean comments about my thoughts on best and worst dressed, but we're not going to talk about that right now because we need to get straight to the drama. I've got the paperwork and we need to just do a deep dive into the situation. Now, the Met Gala was last night, as you know. Everyone looked nice, except a few people, whatever. For the most part, everyone looked nice, okay? But the big announcement was one, Rihanna showing up pregnant. Congrats to Riri. And two, Rihanna and Ciara reuniting. Now, I realized some of you do not know how big it is to see Rihanna and Ciara reuniting. And I'm just going to go ahead and break it down. Back in 2011, I got my notes. Back in 2011, Ciara made some notes. Ciara made some comments. I'm so excited. I'm so hyped up. If you're a millennial, then you know. If you're a millennial, then you know. But we need to catch some people up and then we need to talk about it. Ciara went on Fashion Police, which everyone loved back then. It was Joan Rivers. It was amazing. Oh, it was a time. It was a time. Okay, but she was on Fashion Police and she said, Ciara said Rihanna wasn't the nicest to her when they crossed paths at a party. Mind you, this is 2011. Rihanna is starting to go into her unapologetic era, and she was really that girl. And Ciara, although we love Ciara, she was starting to kind of like get a little wobbly, you know? We weren't sure, are you going to come out with more music? Like, what's going on, right? Ciara goes on to say while she was at Fashion Police with Joan Rivers, and Fashion Police, you guys should look it up. It was on E! And it was iconic, okay? Everybody looked forward to it every week. Anyways, she was on the show and she said, it's crazy. This is Ciara. It's crazy because I've always loved and respect what she's done for fashion. That's what Ciara said. Ciara goes on to say, I've run into her before, but this time it wasn't the most pleasant run-in. And she said that, and Rihanna got on Twitter and blew up Twitter, and it was a thing. This is what Rihanna responded to Ciara at the time. She wrote this on Twitter. Okay, this is when things got crazy. My bad, see? Did I forget to tip you? When that happened, let me tell you, the internet, it just went nuts. Everybody's like, wait, did Rihanna really type that? My bad, see? Did I forget to tip you? That was her response to Ciara on Fashion Police. Then Ciara said this, and mind you, this was happening back to back on Twitter. Then Ciara says, trust me, Rihanna, you don't want to see me on or off the stage. Girl, the internet was on fire. Twitter was on fire. I don't even go on Twitter. I'm not a Twitter girl, okay? And I was on there, okay? Everybody was like, what is going on? Next up, Rihanna replied, you gangsta, huh? Ha ha ha. Good luck with booking that stage you speak of. It was a time. What just fell? It was crazy, okay? When this happened, the internet blew up. Like, I know the girls are not going back and forth, Rihanna and Ciara. Like, it was crazy, okay? Later on that day, after the internet is going crazy, it's going crazy, Rihanna tweets, Ciara, baby, I love you, girl. You hurt my feelings real bad on TV. I'm heartbroken. That's why I retaliated this way. So sorry. Hashtag let's make up. Nobody believed that Rihanna really felt that way at the time. Nobody really believed that that's what Rihanna really felt. Oh, Cece, I'm so sorry. It's like, okay, yeah, she might have felt that way, but two, it was during Rihanna's like unapologetic time. Nobody really, like, everybody was just like, really, Rihanna, that was like, you're trying to clean it up, but it was a little, I don't know, a little shade. So then Ciara responded by saying, Ree, you know it's always been love since day one, doing shows slash everything. You threw me off in that party. Apologize accepted. Let's chat in person. And then it was done. And everybody was like, their conversation might be done, but does anybody really believe this? Okay. This was a lot. This was 2011, and now we're in 2025. So there's been this weird energy since then. Okay. 2 years later, in, was that 2011, 2013, Rihanna also shared a clip of her and her friends laughing at Ciara's body part, which was a song. And Ciara responded saying, I thought everything was cool because I actually saw Rihanna 2 years ago at the Met Gala after we had that little small back and forth. And from there, I recall everything was cool. So in my mind, this is Ciara still, in my mind, I operate from a place of love and pure support. Ciara continued with, if you would have asked me about her up until this point, I would have nothing but good things to say because I'm really happy for her. But I don't receive what they did from a positive place. I really can read, you guys. It's just, this is very iconic and I'm excited. So then last night at the Met Gala, them pictured together, and really it actually felt like we put the past behind us, we're moving forward. It felt good. It looked like, yes, we really are putting the past in the past. But if you were there during that time, this feud, this fight, it was iconic. As I read for you, Brianna really said, like, did I forget to tip you? The internet went crazy. Okay, it went crazy. Now, now, now that we have the Rihanna and Ciara official makeup, the real question is, do we ever think Rihanna and Tiana Taylor will ever clear it up and make up? Will that feud ever end? Drop in the comments if you don't know about that feud, because I didn't realize so many people didn't know about this Ciara and Rihanna feud. But let me know in the comments if you need me to create a video about what happened. Obviously, you can Google it, and I might just talk about it. But if we were to ever see that feud come to an end, I mean, the time is now, right? Like, everybody at some point has to make up. But, or not, I don't know. 50 Cent, he still has it out for everyone. But I could not let the Met Gala pass and not talk about them reuniting. We've obviously already talked about all the looks. I already did my best dressed. Feel free to go in my shorts and check out who I did best dressed and worst dressed. And I'm back on here, so feel free to subscribe. I'm going to try and upload about every other day or so. So please subscribe, like, comment, and let's continue the conversation in the comments. I love to reply. If you comment, I will most likely respond. So let's continue the conversation below. Until next time, bye.